Hey, Teddy K here for Best Buy Plugin, and in this video we're going to take a quick look at the Sony SRS XB3 Bluetooth speaker. Now this is a nice speaker for indoor and outdoor use, and I have to say it packs a real punch. This speaker sounds much better than I even expected it would, and I'll get to some of the audio quality in a second, but as we look at the back, there's the woofer there in the middle, and then there's a compartment to the right which has some of the connections that you'll need with a gasket to protect them, because this speaker does have some water resistance. So you have audio in, reset, you have the power, and then you have USB for charging a smartphone when you plug it in. And that pretty much wraps up the back. There's not much more to it than that. You close the flap and that's about it. You have to make sure that the flap is nice and tightly closed though, just in case. You don't want any water getting in there. Now, the buttons at the top are pretty easy to understand. You got phone, you have add, and then you have Bluetooth, extra bass. Extra bass is pretty self-explanatory. I didn't use it very much, but it is there in case you want a little extra thump. The add button is cool because that means you can actually pair two of the speakers together and then have left and right channels for a real stereo effect, and it actually sounds really, really good. I actually enjoyed that feature maybe the most, even though as a standalone speaker, the SRS XB3 does perfectly fine. The process to do it is a little bit finicky. It was for me anyway the first time. I had an easier time after that in doing it, but when it works really, really well. Now, if you want to forego the left and right channels, you can have these two play the same music independently so that you can have them spaced out a little more. And then we get into the water resistance. Now, notice this is water resistance, not waterproof. So even though they're getting drenched, they are to withstand splashes of water, but are not to be submerged at any point in time. That will probably mess up the speaker if you do that. Of course, that's just a fringe benefit of having the speaker to begin with, which is a great sounding product, and I would highly recommend it if you're interested to use something indoors and outdoors. For Best Buy Plugin, I'm Teddy K. Thanks for watching.